Right, this is a big one. Second leg against Santa Clara, everything on the line in Europe. We've got a Scottish Cup quarter final as well. This could be a massive episode. And we are starting by firing straight to the second leg against Santa Clara. If you've seen the previous episode, you will remember we got a 3-1 victory away. So we're on the right path to qualifying through to the next round, or to advance into the next round rather, where I'm not actually sure who's left in the competition, but yeah, I would imagine we'll start seeing some pretty tough teams coming up soon. As Moises on the right hand side goes deep with a cross to Lazatic and finds him, headers it home, 1-0 up inside 3 minutes. And unless we have a disaster, I think it's fair to say we should be pretty comfortable now. Unless they maybe score straight from this. They're quite content with just passing it between the defenders and the midfield here. Nothing actually happening. Harnessing an advancement down the right hand side now. Gabriel Silva puts it across goal. The keeper keeps it out and puts it straight onto Nunez's path, who taps it home to equalise. And after going 1-0 up inside 3 minutes, we've gone 1-1 inside 4. So maybe the tie's not just done yet. I wonder how quick Gabriel Silva is on this game. Obviously, like I said, I know he's quick on FIFA, but we'd need to scout him to know any more. Herrera now with the ball, rolls it out to Tobas. Nosta playing it forward to Devlin. Now Etan Moises cuts inside, loses the ball, but Hiram picks it up. Devlin into Armstrong, into Milanovic with the ball over the top to Hiram. He fires it into the bottom corner to make it 2-1 in the game and 5-2 on aggregate. Putting the game back out of sight of Santa Clara. Good bit of play there after Moises lost the ball. Can we maybe get another early goal? Devlin now. The Nosta. Back to Devlin. He's going to dribble past his man and play it forward to Etan Moises. Knocks it back to Aremu. Now Hiram. Back to Moises. Into Hiram. Hiram hits the post. And it's going to go out for a throw in for Santa Clara. 24 minutes in. We are looking good today. There's Milanovic now. Lays it off to Moises. Goes back to Aremu. Into Armstrong. And Armstrong gives it away. Bernardo now on the counter-attack for Santa Clara. Goes back. Gets it back. Goes past his man. And I'm not sure what he was trying to do with that finish, but good chance for Santa Clara wasted there. As Milanovic wins it back again. Gives it to Tobas. And Devlin now with it on the right, in the right back slot. Plays a ball up the line to Moises, who crosses it in, and he finds Lazatic again to make it 3-1. 6-2 on aggregate. Only 33 minutes in here at home. Wonderful view of the roof of the stadium there. And I'm pretty sure that should be the tie now. Two goals for Lazatic, 2 assists for Etan Moises. Very similar goals. As Moises goes past another one. Aremu giving the ball away. And another chance here for Santa Clara with Bernardo. Can he do any better with this one? Going to go on his left foot. Hit it low and hard, but a comfortable save as he hits it straight at Franco Herrera. And that is half time. 3-1 up. Fair to say, we've played pretty well so far. We've still given them a good couple of chances, though. I seem to have that issue with the time, with the game processing sort of a minute at a time. But Herrera now. Anything going to happen from this? He rolls it out to Tobers. Gets it back from Nostat. Plays out to Brandon Williams. Probably the first time we've seen him this match. Milanovic going to turn and go past his man. And that is a reckless looking challenge there from Diogo Kalila. And the referee agrees and sends him straight off. We've got a free kick on the left-hand side, 62 minutes in, against 10 men of Santa Clara. And it's going to come in and be cleared to Ayrton Moises. Gives it back to Armstrong. Armstrong plays it inside to Milanovic. Back to Tobers. Back to Milanovic. Milanovic pulls it across, but the shot is blocked and comfortably cleared. Yeah, I think it's fair to say the tie is very much over now. 6-2 on aggregate against 10 men. We should be finding ourselves in the round of 16 of the Europa Conference League. Our whole attack having a good game according to the ratings. And seeing as we are comfortable, let's get Brandon Williams off, give Jensen a run out. What else shall we do? Get Cullen on for Lazatic. I know he's on a hat trick, but would rather keep him fit. Cullen needs the goals. And we'll give Cameron a run out in the number 10 role and bring Milne on at right back. Give some of our players who seem to play a lot more a bit of a rest. As Moises now with a cross. Cullen's going to pick it up. Milanovic with a long range, but it's comfortable for Gabriel Batista. He's going to drop it and hoof it long. But it's going to end up with a throw-in for us on the left-hand side. And a yellow card for Meyer. I'm not entirely sure what for. Santa Clara, looks like their heads have maybe gone a little bit. Corner now with Armstrong. Going to cross it to the near post. Doesn't beat the first man. But the referee has given us a penalty. Claiming somebody was pushed. I didn't see it myself, but unfairly pushed Ayrton Moises. And we have got a penalty. And you know who's on the pitch? It's the man who's missed 4. Armstrong. He's scored. Finally. He's finally scored a penalty. After 4 misses. And Hoyer on the pitch as well, but no, actually we took him off, didn't we? Oh, that'll be why. But he's finally scored a penalty. After like I say, 4 misses from penalties in a row, by the way. 4 misses in a row. He's finally scored a penalty. It's a miracle. That's a wonder pass there to find Cruz at the far post to make it 4-2. Still a little bit of life left in Santa Clara, but nothing shouldn't be enough to trouble us, I wouldn't imagine. Oh no, never mind. Goal disallowed. The ball though to find him was I mean, as you can see, the thing of beauty. Delete this. Right, can we maybe go on to get another goal just for the boys? 92nd minute here with another corner for Armstrong. He finds Tobers, but the header is saved at the near post from Gabriel Batista. He actually beat the first man this time, so good game for Armstrong. And we finish 4-1 and go through to the round of 16 in the Europa Conference League. Great day for the boys. Great day for the fans. Great day for the bank balance, as I'm sure we'll be adding a little bit more to it for progressing through to the next round. Right, we receive 170k, which is lovely. Not sure how the first leg helped us triumph when we won by so many goals, but Ayrton Moises, you can have a little praise. You were on a good run of form, judging, looking at that, by the way. Milanovic making some more positive developments. We'll give the players a little bit of a rest. Just a day, ready for the next game. You can see from that calendar there, we do have Heart in 3 days' time. And as you can see, Aberdeen to play Fiorentina in the Conference League draw. I would imagine they are probably one of the favourites. So the next round is certainly going to be a tough tie. And where are we sitting? Still just a point behind Falkirk and Hibs. And Aramu dropping stinkers in training. Not what we want to be seeing here. Iran as well. Both of them playing pretty much every week. So poor to see them training so poorly. Iran though is around the sort of stage where that kind of tends to happen because of his age. But still, no excuse. Get in line, boys. Right, anything else interesting? Top target recommendation in Mauricio Amaro. Well, he looks pretty good. Loves the long shot, and I'm all about that. Wanted by Juventus. Right, up next, Hearts away from home. Can we maybe get a win? Potentially jump in front of Falkirk and Hibs in the league. Can't actually remember how we got on against these last time, but you can see from the live table at the bottom right, Falkirk must be winning because they've suddenly created a 3-point gap over Hibs, and we are not on there. So, can we maybe get a win here? Obviously, players will be sky high after a good win in Europe. There's Chesnikov now. Pretty sure he caused us a few problems in the last one. Biddle pulls it across, and Lawrence Shanklin, he definitely caused us a couple of issues this earlier on in the season. Has caused us another one by scoring after 14 minutes. Yeah, 1-0 with the first shot on target for them. You'll notice the two fullbacks in Sergio Aurier and Caleb Wiley. We mentioned those previously. Hiran, though, is going to go past his man. He's going to cut inside. Knock it back to Brandon Williams. Plays it inside to Armstrong. Plays it forward to Hiran. Milanovic. Lazatic. Aremu knocks it to Armstrong. Armstrong finds Moises. And then the square pass to Hiran. Great finish there. That's a great team goal. A lovely bit of build-up play. A little bit of tiki-taka in the midfield there. A bit of one-touch passing. Things you love to see. 21 minutes in. We are back level. And a highlight straight from kickoff hopefully doesn't result in a goal for Hearts. There's Matto on the right hand side. Going to cut back onto his left, knock it back. The square ball across into the middle is put wide. And leading to a corner, but nothing going to come from that, fortunately for us. Yeah, Eton Moises is on fire at the moment. Certainly stepped up in recent weeks, which we needed. So he's the only one seems to be actually doing anything in this game for us. Lazatic probably not had any of the ball, to be honest. As we pick up with Hearts on the attack again just before half time. Moto goes past his man. And we managed to get it clear only as far as Serge Aurier. And back, is it Matto or Moto? I can't read. Matto fires it into the box. And it's back to Aurier, but Milanovic has stolen it this time. He's going to try and send it down the line, but it's going to go out of play. And nothing's going to come from that, unfortunately. Looks like it's very much been a first half in Hearts' favour. Let's hope our words of wisdom at half time will get us playing a little bit better, because we certainly didn't. Well, according to the match stats, we probably don't deserve to be level, but it was a great team goal. Can we build on it though, and maybe get a second? Chesnikov here on the left hand side goes past Jack Milne with ease. He's still got it. He's going to cross it, but it's going to be cleared, and it's come back to Matto. He thought it was in, but his shot's wide of the post. Looks like more of the same. We see another attack now for Hearts with Caleb Boyley. And that looked a pretty reckless challenge there from Ayrton Moses, but he appears to have got away with it, thankfully. For our sake, anyway. Serge Aurier goes past his man, goes for the shot low and hard across the goal, but the keeper saves it. And I think we need to make some subs, as we are not playing well at all. Armstrong off for Geiger. Lazatic not having a good game, but he's probably our biggest goal threat other than Ayrton Moises. So we will move Milanovic into the middle, and we will bring I think it was Keskinon. Yeah, Keskinon onto the left wing. Keskinon now plays it back out wide to Geiger. Geiger knocks it back to Tobers with a long range effort. He's never going to score from there. Not sure why your centre back is shooting from there, but he did. But a little bit of intent. More than we've seen so far the rest of this half. Moises knocks it inside to Milne. Milne, I don't know whether he passed it or whether he was tackled, but Milanovic moving him into that central spot has paid off, as we somehow find ourselves 2-1 in front. They had no assist, so I'm assuming Jack Milne was tackled, and that's how the ball ended up at his feet. Yeah, Milne advances into the box, and the Chesnikov with the tackle, laying it off perfectly for Milanovic to fire it into the far corner. Great finish from the young Australian. Yeah, probably undeserved, but certainly not going to complain. Gabore now on the left-hand side. Puts back onto his right, gives it back to Chesnikov, but the shot Shot from range goes over. And now we've got the ball back. Can we maybe do something ourselves? Then gives it to Keskinen, who's gonna. No, he's not gonna go past his man. He teased it, but Milanovic gives it to Goiga, who's looking for Moises. Doesn't find him though. We end up picking the ball up back up again though. As Aramu's given the ball away. Oh, I think it was actually a short pass from Moises. And Lawrence Shanklin's going to find himself straight through against the goalkeeper. And I mean, that looked offside to me. But I'm not seeing anything about it. And according to VAR, who didn't even check it, it was onside. So, oh, let's get Cullen on. Lazatic still hasn't managed to do anything. We will get Bilalovic on for Ayrton Moises as well. Get some fresh legs on. Moises is looking a bit tired now. One last chance before he gets subs. Balls it back to Geiger in the middle. Goes for the long range effort, but it's not gonna trouble the goalkeeper. And as we approach 80 minutes, it is 2-2. Are we going to see a winner in this game though? Geiger plays it forward to Cullen. Cullen plays it out wide to Jensen. Jensen goes past his man, pulls it back, and Geiger gives the ball away. And now Hearts are on the counter attack. And Lawrence Shanklin's going to go 1-on-1 with the keeper again, and same result again. Puts it round the keeper, and 3-2 to Hearts. So maybe we have found a winner. We've gone from an attack for us to conceding a goal. And we maybe get a Fergie time equaliser. Jobers gives it to Nostat. Fires it out wide to Bilalovic. And Bilalovic goes past his man with ease. Goes to the byline. Pulls it back to the edge of the box to Aramu. Knocks it one square to Milanovic. And we do get an equaliser in Fergie time. Milanovic playing out of his skin in this number 10 role. With another goal. I think that's 2 for the game, is it? Yeah, 2 for the game. And we get an equaliser. Can we maybe go on to win this now? As we've got another chance here. 5 minutes of added time. As Geiger into Milanovic. To Aramu. Lovely bit of tiki-taka play. And then someone tries to go for the over-the-top ball. And we give it away. And Shankland looking for his hat-trick. Forcing a save out the goalkeeper. But it's not going to be enough. And it's going to finish 3-3. I'm not sure where they are in the league, but good game that. Yes, we've. Oh, the Hibs haven't played yet, or no, they maybe we had a game in hand. I'm not sure. Or they lost. We are we are level on points with them now. Right, we are signing Nicholas Hausler as a coach. Hopefully, he can. He'll be an improvement. I think it was possession technique. He was we'd sign him for. Yeah, because as you can see at the moment, it's myself that's actually on a couple of the training things. Forgot you we can't actually assign him to anything yet because it's not gone through. Yeah, so I'm on tactical and technique, which is obviously going to take away from one of them. And we've got Hauser, who doesn't seem to be much of an improvement, to be honest. I think we were on 2.5 star anyway, so a slight improvement, but I guess it's freed me up as well for to put us up to 3.5 star on the tactical for possession. So it's a slight improvement, but probably not a long term one. Right, it is quarter final time against Hibs. I think it's quarterfinals, or it might be seven. Yeah, I think it's quarters against Hibs anyway. This is our big chance for some silverware this season. And we get a result here. Obviously, we've already knocked Celtic out. We've got a big win in the last round against East Kilbride. And I mean, these are level on points with us in the league, so they're certainly around the same level. And we get a win here. All right, quite comfortable. Just passing it back and then sending it long. And a good save from Herrera there as we nearly went 1-0 down inside 7 minutes. A great ball from deep to find Molotnikov. The mouthful. Right, first chance for us as Cullen with a free kick on the right hand side. Crosses it to the far post. The header back into the middle. And Nostat puts us 1-0 up. I'm not sure how it ended up back on Nostat's head, but we will certainly take it. And straight from kick-off, Hibs are on the attack again. As Mulligan goes past Jensen. Going to end up with Cadden, who crosses it in, but Tobers heads it clear. But they've picked it up again. Mulligan again goes past Jensen again. Crosses it to the far post. Another comfortable clearance for Milne this time. And now Bilalovic is breaking. Can he find his man in the middle? He cuts in on his left. Squares it to Keskinen. Keskinen back out to Bilalovic. He's going to cross it. Unfortunately, Lazatic isn't on the pitch, so Cullen doesn't get to it. Now picked up again by Jensen. He finds Armstrong, who goes for the long range effort and hits the post. And unfortunately, we don't come out with a goal. Good effort from Armstrong there. Seems to only be capable of shooting if it's outside of the box. Anywhere around the penalty spot, and he's pretty useless. Looking like being a fairly quiet first half. Started off with a few chances for both teams, but we're approaching half time. Not much else happening. The shot count shooting up for us though suggests that we're at least the better of the two teams. Value for our 1-0 lead. 2 minutes of added time. Is that going to be enough for a chance? It is. Maybe. Or are we just going to get one of those silly highlights? Herrera rolls it out to Nosta. Milne going to go past his man, plays it inside to Cameron. And yeah, it is one of those silly highlights. And we end the first half a 1-0 in front away at Hibs. And we hold on to this and maybe score another goal. Second half starting off just as quiet as the first ended. Cameron not really doing much for us, and Bilalovic not having the greatest game. Might need to make some subs shortly. Cullen now loses out, but Keskinen picks it up. And Tobers finds Jensen. Jensen goes past one. He goes past him again, pulls it inside to Keskinen. Keskinen, the ball ends up with a shot being blocked. And now Hibs are on the attack. They're on the countering. And they're 3-on-1. And Boyle can't get onto the end of that pass. And we're lucky to escape there. We're not conceding a goal. 3-on-1, making the wrong decision at the end. And Herrera will be thanking his lucky stars that the pass was overhit and he's able to collect it. And we'll get Kjartansson off. Also not having the greatest game. As Mulligan's stolen it from Jensen. And Boyle with a chance this time. Was he offside? It looked offside to me. Jensen getting caught on possession there. And no, it is going to be onside and 1-1. Got away with one the first time and then gave them another chance as Milanovic crossed it to the far post. Keskinen tries to head it back, but goalkeeper clutches at it. He's going to drop it down and hoof it. And it's going to end up with Newell, who pings one over the top to Molotkinov. And we're going to find ourselves 2-1 down within the, what's that, 2 goals in like 5 minutes or something. We've absolutely stopped playing in the second half. Defence seems to have completely gone to sleep. See if Milanovic and Hoyerand can get us back into this tie. This is, like I say, big chance of silverware this season. Knocking Celtic out already. Hoyerand goes past his man, plays Milanovic in, and he's going to cut onto his left foot. Cullen's shot saved, and and Hibs are on the counter attack again. Eldin, he's tackled, but he's still got the ball. Unfortunately for us, nothing's going to come from it this time. Right, Milanovic, come on, do something. Let's get us back into this game. As he goes past his man, pulls it back to Hoyerand. Hoyerand square to Armstrong. Armstrong back to Milne. Back into Armstrong. To Keskinen. Keskinen knocks it back to Jensen. And Jensen is going to go on to his right foot and fire it into the far corner on the edge of the box to make it 2-2. Jensen channeling is in the Brandon Williams there because that's the sort of move that he tends to do, being right-footed. We are back level with 20 minutes to play. Herrera throws it out to Milne now. Can we use the momentum and go and get another one? Milanovic puts it behind the defence to Hoyerand. And he looks like he was fouled there, and referee says no hesitation. Points to the spot. And Tyler Blackett's booked, and it looks like we're going to have our chance to go 3-2 up here. Hopefully it's not Armstrong. I think Hoyerand's on the pitch, so it is Armstrong though. And he does score, thankfully. From 4 misses in a row to scoring 2 in a row. He looks like he's maybe had some lessons from Hoyerand on how to take a penalty. As we find ourselves 3-2 in the lead with 13 minutes remaining. Can we hang on to this and progress to the next round? I think the next round is the semi-finals. As Cadden crosses it in, they're cleared by Tobers. Keskinen to Armstrong. Geiger gives it away again. Showa. Back to Cadden, who heads it forward to Elding, and Ali doesn't last very long at all. Given away there from Goigar, looking for a Hollywood pass. Not what you want from your substitute at all. We'll get Nicky Devlin on. We'll take Tobers off for Morrison. He's looking a little bit tired. As this game might go to extra time the way that it's going. Unless Keskinen here crosses it deep towards Milanovic. He's not going to get on the end of it, but he's going to come back to Goiga, who plays it forward to Devlin. Devlin not fancying it himself, goes backwards. And Keskinen to Cullen to Keskinen. Keskinen with a long range effort over the bar. Those 10 long shots showing themselves once again. They're quietened up a bit recently, Keskinen. It was him that was doing all the goal scoring, but recently it seems to be all Moises and all Milanovic. Having a good game though, according to the formation stats on the right hand side. Getting the assist for the second goal helps. Maybe last chance inside 90 minutes, or are we just going to see it blow and tell us that it's going to extra time? Exactly what's going to happen. Extra time then. Being back and forth, we went 1-0 up. We then ended up going 2-1 down. We ended up going 3-2 up and back to 3-3, ready for extra time. Can we snatch this, or are we going to see the dreaded penalties? We've still got Armstrong on the pitch as well for penalties. The risky one. You know what the stats suggest in terms of his penalty ability anyway, even if he has scored one already today. Right, for our final substitution, we'll get Lazatic on. Cullen has not really done much, probably not really had the opportunity to be honest, but half time and extra time approaching. Looks like there's not going to have been a first chance for either team in the first half. Does the second half provide one for us? Fingers crossed. Not looking too likely. Like we've had to properly work for our goals going to the XG. Just a 1.47 for Hibs and a 2.8 for us. Both with 3 goals. And it looks like this one is going to go straight to penalties, as nothing seems to have happened in extra time at all. Unless somebody can score a last minute winner, which I'm going to assume we're going to get another highlight just to show that extra time is finished, unless there's a chance for Hibs here. What a highlight that was. Right, penalties then. I mean, McGrath should took that before Herrera's even got back on his line. Can we get some VAR on that? Herrera weren't even back on his line before he'd stepped up there. He weren't set. We're being robbed. And the man to take our first penalty. We all know where this goes, don't we? Keep surprising me. Keep surprising me, Armstrong. I'll take it. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Doesn't miss. Right, Herrera. Can you make sure you're set for this one, please? As Jonathan Abita steps up. Fires it. Pretty central, but high. Herrera going the wrong way. And giving the advantage back to Hibs. Right, Hiran, our other penalty taker, makes no mistake. I thought the goalkeeper was going to save it there because he's gone the right way. But it is going to be 2-2 so far on the penalties. No misses as of yet. And Elding, the late equalising hero for Hibs, goes the same way as Hiran and the same result as well. Herrera not getting near it, unfortunately. Going the right way, but not enough to get a hand on it. Up next, we've got Geiger, the man who gave the ball away for one of the goals. Doesn't make a mistake this time, though. Fires it into that right-hand side again. Keeper goes the right way, but too much power on to get near it. And we are still level going into the fourth round of penalties. Boyle now, I'm pretty sure he scored the first goal for Hibs, so he should be pretty confident. Fires it low and hard into the right-hand corner. Herrera goes the right way again, but can't get on to the end of it, unfortunately, for us. Pressure back on us. Can we score the next one and keep it perfect penalty so far? As Lazatic, obviously, we've not long brought him on. Steps up, fires it straight down the middle as the keeper dives to his right. And going into the final penalties, it is all square and all green. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, but he fires it into the left corner. Herrera going the right way again. I think he's gone the right way like 4 times and still not managed to get anywhere near any of these penalties. Makes no mistake though, and it is all on us. We miss here and we are out. And it's our centre-back, Nostar, who's going to be taking it. And it's Nostar who goes straight down the middle, passing it into the net. To make it all square again. I didn't choose the penalty takers, as you probably noticed, just before we took the. I let the game sort it out, and yeah. As Hibs do not make a mistake on their next penalty, putting the pressure once again back on us. As they make it 6 out of 6, can we follow suit? Milanovic in real good form at the moment. Steps up, left-footed, sends the keeper the wrong way. And we are all square again in sudden death football, or sudden death penalties. Nobody seems to be missing at the moment. There's a Chaiwa steps up, right-footed, sends the keeper the wrong way. Herrera not getting near it this time. Making it 7-6 on penalties, and the pressure is back all on us again. And who have we got stepping up? We have got the youngster who's been so good this season, Keskinen. Didn't even place the ball. Just walked from the halfway line, sprinted straight up to the ball, tried to find the top corner, and unfortunately for us, it's going to end in defeat. There's a real chance at silverware. That's a tough one to take. The youngster Keskinen as well has been so good this season until recently. He seems to have gone off the ball a bit, which you would expect. So that was our real chance at silverware this season. It's a tough one. We were so close, and to lose it all like that, it hurts. But we've got to keep going, because in the next episode, we've got one of our biggest tests yet. Do me a favour, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.